An FBI cover-up exposed by the one and only Chuck Grassley. He is the senator out of Iowa, and he dropped this one, which is pretty known, but also shocking, that exposes the GPS contractor called Nellie Orr. Remember, she worked for Fusion GPS. We got newly declassified documents that are showing the FBI was covering up her lies to Congress. And Chuck Grassley released and declassified this entire report. We'll take a look at it. But here is what his press release said over on his website. He says, all right, Fusion GPS, if you remember them, this was the whole Steele dossier. This was the 2016 Hillary scam to try to call Trump a Russian colluder. And that was all fake. Jake Sullivan posted that. Michael Sussman went, tried to sell it to the FBI. He got charged and acquitted in Washington, D.C. And the entire scandal was covered up by the FBI. No one investigated it at all. Now, here is what Grassley says. The FBI and DOJ failed to prosecute Nellie Orr. She was the Fusion GPS contractor for lying to Congress about her role and what the FBI and the DOJ did in the Crossfire Hurricane investigation, saying the 2019 FBI analysis that now Chuck Grassley got his hands on provides detailed evidence that Orr lied to Congress during the sworn testimony and obstructed ongoing congressional investigations, violating multiple federal statutes. The document also exposes how the FBI prevented agents from reviewing all the relevant information necessary to perform the full analysis, hiding the documents in other files so that nobody knows where they are. They couldn't get to the bottom of her testimony or the fake Russian collusion investigation. Here's the background. Now, Nellie Orr was employed by Fusion GPS from 2015 to 16 when they were trying to take out Trump. They were doing open source research attempting to connect Trump with Russian organized crimes. Remember that nonsense? This research was paid for by Hillary and the DNC. Both organizations ultimately settled with the FEC after allegations of campaign finance violations, but they didn't have Tisch in New York prosecute Hillary for that, for fraudulent business crimes, which is what she was investigating Trump for intentionally misreporting the true purposes of the payments. At the time of Nellie Orr's employment, her husband, Bruce, was an associate deputy attorney general at the DOJ, okay? So husband works for the government, is able to prosecute and investigate a bunch of allegations because he's a prosecutor. She is opposition research for the Hillary Clinton DNC team, and they're working together as husband and wife. Both Nellie and Bruce testified to the House committee as part of the oversight, and we now know it was a disproven allegation of collusion.